I've made many videos on the villains of Bikini Bottom like Mr. Krabs, Plankton, and most recently Doodlebob. But there is no one worse in the Bikini Bottom than its own citizens. They are straight up scum of the earth, bullies, absolutely ruthless. And it goes by like weird little tiers. Like it starts with basic no-names who say off the wall shit that's funny but still mean and unnecessary, then goes deeper into more iconic. These are the guys we know by name, and when we see their face, we know some tomfoolery is about to go down. All the way down to... Now we're not going to spend too much time on this tier since background characters. What do you want from me? But first we have this green fish, and we're just going to name him Josh. And Josh is just an absolute asshole for no reason at all.
Hey buddy, you need a ride? I was just on my way to the big doofus convention.
This is humiliating.
SpongeBob is trying to do his job, and here comes Josh rolling up in his busted ass boat. Who do you think you are, buddy? But then there's John.
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
Now this was peak cinema. The delivery and satire in his voice was a 10 out of 10. Just to top it off with a sip of his drink was beauty, but also rude and unnecessary. And really just to group up more SpongeBob background characters together, we need to bring up this episode, Squirrel Jokes, where they all straight up harass Sandy cause she's a squirrel.
Hello, little critter. What's your name?
Don't stand too close to a squirrel, Billy. You'll catch it stupid.
Like, come on, bro. It's gotta be racist. But now I think the warm-up is over. It is time to move on to tier 2. This tier is going to feature iconic episodes like the pizza guy who threw a pizza in SpongeBob's face because he didn't have his diet Dr. Kelp.
Thanks, I've been dying for one of these. Where's my drink?
What drink?
My drink? My diet Dr. Kelp? Don't tell me you forgot my drink!
But you didn't order any.
How am I supposed to eat this pizza without my drink? Didn't you ever once think of the customer? You call yourself a delivery boy? Well, I ain't buying!
Fuck you, pal. And especially fuck this wide, big back, fat chin, musty, big body bitch.
Bubble pass.
Now the reason I absolutely hate this man is because bro made SpongeBob have a breakdown and straight up lied about his Krabby Patty order being wrong. But SpongeBob knew he put the pickles on the patty. He just couldn't prove it, leading him to spiral out of control. Look at poor old SpongeBob, man. He's going through it. And I think we can all relate to SpongeBob a tiny bit, because when someone criticizes something we think we're really good at, it really hurts when someone tries to shit on it. And it really sucks when we find out someone is just doing it to be a hater, because SpongeBob wasn't actually messing up his order. He's been hiding the pickles this whole time under his thick blubbery tongue. But why? What was his motive? Well, we'll get to this later. First, I want to talk about another iconic asshole of the Bikini Bottom, Squilliam Fancyson, who straight up fakes his life just to look better than Squidward. The theory I got this from is from Alex Bell, who had an amazing breakdown of this, but to quickly summarize it for you, the theory suggests that Squilliam is not actually a successful and accomplished musician, but instead is just as untalented as Squidward. In various episodes, Squilliam belittles Squidward and implies that he is a musical genius and a master of various talents. However, the theory backs up that Squilliam is a straight up poser, bro, and that his supposed accomplishments are a big fat lie to boost his ego. Now, why would he do this? Why do all these characters I've mentioned go to such great lengths to be cruel and belittle others? Well, it's simple. The world of SpongeBob is a reflection on the real world. That's why everyone in the Bikini Bottom is so screwed up in the head. Krabs is a money-hungry businessman. Squidward is the majority of people that have hopes and dreams but live a life of mediocrity. Bubble Bass legit is a fucking hater. Bro legit hid pickles under his tongue just to ruin SpongeBob's credibility. And even Squilliam reflects on how people fake their lives just to feel better about themselves. Just like the majority of these rappers and IG models people look up to. A lot of it's fucking fake. And my personal theory on why the people of Bikini Bottom are so ruthless is because that's society. People are assholes. Simple as that. Now, I usually like to keep my videos short and simple, and this would usually be the end, but I noticed a very consistent theme when researching how terrible the Bikini Bottomies are. And that theme is that they are really really messed up to SpongeBob. The one man in the entire show that is known for being optimistic and very nice about almost everything gets shit on the most. But we already discovered why, because it's a reflection of the real world, and as messed up as it is, nice people get shit on all the time. Prime example of this is Flats. Bro was a straight up bully. SpongeBob introduced himself nicely and his response was, "I'm gonna kick your butt."
I'm gonna kick your butt.
Why? It got so bad, bro was going to run SpongeBob over until he slipped on a banana peel. But still, listen to this evil ass laugh. The reason this is so scary is because there is someone on Earth that is just like this man. Let's get to the actual final tier, peak hatred. And I want to specifically talk about the time they made SpongeBob go insane. In the season 6 episode Gone, SpongeBob is left alone in the entire city. There's no Gary, no Patrick, no Squidward. The entire city is abandoned, causing SpongeBob to straight up spiral out of control. We see him start to act out other characters and even start befriending inanimate objects. And you might think this is just harmless comedy for the sake of the episode, but no, this is probably some shit that would happen if we were in this position. According to the American Psychological Association, loneliness can wreak havoc on an individual's physical, mental, and cognitive health. And now eventually they do come back, and the whole reason they were gone is because they were celebrating National No SpongeBob Day, but they were gone for weeks, not just the day. And just like SpongeBob, there's a good chance a vast majority of us would go insane if we were put in this situation. They try justifying their actions by saying it's a national day just for SpongeBob.
The giant wooden effigy of you? Then we burn it to the ground. Woohoo! Burn, baby! And dance on the ashes like there was no tomorrow.
Just like all the characters I've mentioned, these can all be related to people in real life, which is what makes SpongeBob special. It's a reflection on our lives. And if there's anything I want you to take away from this video, it's to be better towards others and treat those how you want to be treated. Other than that, thank you so much for the support and have a blessed day.